Guess I'm gonna give part 2 of my confessions. If I'm gonna tell it, then I gotta tell it all. Confessions of an Introvert. Hi, I'm Tylishia, and I wanted to take a moment to share something personal. My experience as an introvert. It's not always easy for people to understand what it feels like to move through life needing solitude while still trying to value the connections that I make. Being transparent about it is important to me because I realize that my quiet nature sometimes isn't about being distant or uninterested. It's simply how I process the world. I hope that by me opening up, others who feel the same way can relate, and those who don't can understand a little bit better. I'm a very spiritual person, and sometimes when I go through different spiritual situations, I get very, very quiet. And I'm definitely not depressed at all, period. So I wouldn't even consider it that, but maybe, I haven't been clinically diagnosed or anything, and maybe they would consider it that. But I don't feel like it's that. I just feel like I need to be away from people to recharge. And people are not good people. It's a lot of people who aren't good people in the world, and the energy that they put off is just, I'd rather not deal with it. And so I like my space. It's peaceful there, and people aren't peaceful. And so here I go. All right. So number 1, I'm not avoiding you. I just need space to recharge. It's not personal. Social interactions sometimes drain my energy. My alone time isn't an escape from life. It's how I just reset. People want what they want. Sometimes other people's energy is way, too much for me. Sometimes my energy is way too much for other people because I give off a lot of energy too, because it's so strange how when it's time for me to do things with people, I really, really want to go, but sometimes I just don't. If that makes any sense. 2, silence isn't always awkward to me. I am a Pisces, so, people think that we are flighty, I guess, emotionally. I don't know, but to me, it's just that I'm just processing. So when I get quiet, I'm just thinking. Sometimes it's a little much because, I may insert some things in there that, I don't know, because I can read between the lines, and I don't know. I overthink everything from text to conversations. I don't really like texting because text messages convey all the wrong things. And then sometimes I just don't know what to say via text, and yeah, I just don't like texting. So silence isn't always awkward to me. Small talk makes me feel weird. Conversations about the weather or weekend plans feel surface level and exhausting. I thrive in deep discussions, philosophy, emotional dreams. I want to know what makes your soul stir, not what the schedule or what your schedule looks like, because why? That's okay too, but sometimes it's just, I'd rather say nothing. Like, silence is golden. It's okay to be silent. You don't have to worry about it. Group settings make me, I don't know. It just depends on the group. I'm not even gonna lie. So, and like I said before, I just don't like being around certain types of people. People just aren't good people, and I don't like superficial people. I don't like, it's, you could be what you want, but I just don't want to be there. So I would prefer to be by myself. I don't want to be fake, and yeah. I care more than I show. I may not always reach out, but I think about the people that I love all the time. Checking in mentally feels just as real as sending a message, even if I forget to do the message. So, I don't know. I think about you. Maybe I might not call. And I know I should do better. I promised my brother on the last spiritual shift that I would definitely do better. Because people love me and I know it, and I love people, and I want to make sure that, I'm doing the right thing by them, but also I wanted to make sure that I'm doing the right thing by myself. And yeah, so I may not always call when I'm supposed to. I'm totally guilty of that. Plans or commitments, man, okay, so plans, when I make plans with people, I really have all the best intentions on really wanting to do what I said I wanted to do with you. But then for some reason, it's almost like by the time either it gets to the date of it or, I don't know, because it just depends on what it is. So sudden changes or spontaneous invites can feel overwhelming because, you know, in a great world, I would want to say yes, but mostly I just want to say no because I just don't want to be around, whoever could potentially be there that I just don't want to be around. My house is comfortable. I like it there. It's not that I don't want to go out either. It's just that I don't know how to explain it. Either way, sometimes I say yes when I should say no, no when I should say yes, and sometimes I don't know. I moved away to be by myself, and so that's why I still don't know anybody where I live at. So there's that. I'm more adventurous in my head than in real life. Y'all, people give me so much credit for being so outgoing, and that's because when I do decide to go, it's a thing that I can do. Like, I put on for my city. I do what I need to do in order to get through the process, but y'all don't realize how much it takes for me to have to, just get involved. So my mind is the infinite playground, sometimes more exciting than anything outside my door. Like, it just is a real thing. Yeah, there's that. I'm not broken. I'm just wired differently, and being an introvert isn't a flaw. It's a rhythm. I march to my own beat, and while it's a little quieter and less, exciting, I guess, for everybody else, it's great for me. So, yeah, no, I'm not broken. I'm very much okay. It's just that when other people look at how I am, I feel like I'm being judged more than anything, and worry about yourself. So these are my confessions, not excuses, just truths. A small window into how I feel and how I see things and how I navigate the world. And I'm not judging you, so please don't judge me. But these are my confessions. Just when I thought oh, all right. Thank you. I love you. Bye. These are my confessions. Man, I'm thrown and I don't know what to do. Guess this is part 2 of my confessions. If you haven't seen part 1, please go look at it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget to follow Broad-Minded on Spotify. Thank you for being here and putting up with my shenanigans. So there's that. Thank you. Go with God.